G'day, my beautiful souls, and welcome. It is Sarah Kulkens here. I want to start today with a scenario that I see constantly in my reading room. A woman sits down across from me. She is smart. She is successful. She is kind. She is attractive. She has done the work on herself. She has read the books. She is on the dating apps. She goes to the singles events. She looks at me with genuine confusion and pain in her eyes and asks the question that breaks my heart. Sarah, I am doing everything right. I am putting myself out there. I am trying so hard. Why is it not happening? Why do I only attract ghosts, narcissists, or men who won't commit? Is there a curse on me? I usually take a deep breath, hold her hand, and tell her the truth. No, darling, there is no curse. There is no bad luck. The reason love isn't coming in is because energetically you have put a do not disturb sign on your heart. Today, we are going to have a hard conversation. We are going to look in the spiritual mirror. We are going to talk about love blocks. These are not external obstacles. These are internal defense mechanisms. These are the walls we built to survive, which have now become the prisons that keep us lonely. Most people who think they are single and looking are actually single and hiding. Today, I am going to reveal the 7 shocking signs that you are unconsciously blocking love. These signs are subtle. They often disguise themselves as high standards or independence. But if you are brave enough to recognize them, you can dissolve them. And when you do, love flows in so fast it will make your head spin. So grab a comforting cuppa. Be gentle with yourself today. Let us look at what is really going on. Part 1. The psychology of the block. Why we do it. To understand why we block love, we have to understand the subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind has one job. Its job is not to make you happy. Its job is to keep you safe. If at some point in your life, maybe in childhood, maybe in your first marriage, love equaled pain, your subconscious made a rule. It wrote a line of code that says, love, danger. It says, if I let someone in, I will be abandoned. If I let someone in, I will be controlled. If I let someone in, I will lose myself. So even though your conscious mind is screaming, I want a husband, your subconscious mind is quietly sabotaging every opportunity to make sure that never happens. It is protecting you from the danger of intimacy. A block is not a flaw. A block is a shield. It is a sign that a part of you is terrified. Part 2. The 7 signs you are blocking love. Do you recognize yourself in any of these? Be honest. No judgment here. Sign number 1, the cool girl syndrome, hyper-independence. This is the biggest block I see in modern successful women. You wear your independence like a suit of armor. You say things like, I don't need a man. I can buy my own flowers. I can fix my own tire. I am happy alone. While this is empowering, taken to the extreme, it becomes a repellent. It sends a vibration of, there is no room for you here. I have no needs. In a spiritual partnership, there must be an exchange of energy. If you are 100% self-sufficient and refuse to be vulnerable, refuse to ask for help, or refuse to show weakness, a partner has no way to connect with you. They feel useless. The shocking truth. Hyper-independence is not strength. It is a trauma response. It is a way of saying, I will never give anyone the power to hurt me again. But in doing so, you ensure no one can ever love you either. Sign number 2, the impossible checklist, perfectionism. Do you have a list? He must be over 6 feet tall. He must have dark hair. He must make 6 figures. He must love cats. He must be spiritual but not too woo-woo. He must never have been divorced, Having standards is healthy. Having a rigid, impossible checklist is a defense mechanism. When you focus on the superficial details, you are using standards as a way to disqualify everyone before they can get close. You are looking for a reason to say no. You meet a wonderful, kind man, but he is 5'9", so you dismiss him. You meet a soulful connection, but he has an ex-wife, so you dismiss him. The shocking truth: you are hiding behind your list. If you demand perfection, you will never have to risk being vulnerable with a real, flawed human being. Sign number 3, the addiction to the spark, chaos seeking. This is a painful one. You meet a nice, stable, kind guy who texts you back and treats you well, and you say, meh, there's no spark, I'm bored. Then you meet a guy who is mysterious, inconsistent, and emotionally unavailable, and you say, wow, the chemistry, the butterflies. We mistake anxiety for chemistry. That spark you feel with the bad boy, that is your nervous system recognizing a trauma bond. That is your anxiety spiking. The boredom you feel with the nice guy, that is safety. If you are not used to safety, it feels boring. The shocking truth: by chasing the spark, you are actively blocking healthy love because healthy love feels calm. You are addicted to the roller coaster and you are rejecting the peace. Sign number 4, the just friends zone, energetic androgyny. This happens when you have disconnected from your feminine magnetism or masculine, depending on your polarity. You go on dates and you have great conversations. You laugh, it is fun. But at the end of the night he says, you're awesome, but I don't feel a romantic connection. This happens because you are dating from your head, not your heart or womb. You are approaching the date like a job interview or a networking event. You are connecting intellectually, but you are not opening your heart energy. You are protected. You are shielded. You are not letting your sensual, vulnerable self be seen. The shocking truth: you are blocking your own sexual energy because it feels safer to be a buddy than to be a lover. Sign number 5, the narrative of doom, the curse casting. Listen to the words that come out of your mouth when you talk about dating with your friends. Men are trash. Dating apps are a cesspool. All the good ones are taken. Love is hard. My mum, the white witch, always said, your word is your wand. Every time you say men are trash, you are casting a spell. You are programming your reticular activating system, the part of your brain that filters reality, to only show you trash men. You literally blind yourself to the good ones. The shocking truth: you are addicted to the story of your own victimhood. It is easier to be right about men being awful than to be brave enough to trust again. Sign number 6, the busy badge, crowding out. Look at your schedule. You work 60 hours a week. You go to the gym every night. You have brunch every weekend. You are booked solid for 3 months. And you say, I want a relationship. Where would he fit? If you met the love of your life tomorrow, would you have time to see him? Or would you have to squeeze him in between Pilates and a Zoom call? We often use busyness as a shield against loneliness. If we stop moving, we might feel the void, so we pack our lives full. The shocking truth: the universe cannot fill a cup that is already full. You are blocking love with your schedule. You have to create a vacuum, empty space for love to enter. Sign number 7, the X-Shrine, energetic cords. You are broken up. You are single, but you still stalk his Instagram. You still have his t-shirt in your drawer just for painting. You still compare every new guy to him. You still replay the breakup in your head. Even if you hate him, if you are thinking about him, you are corded to him. You have a massive energetic wire connecting your womb and heart to him. When a new person tries to come in, they bounce off. They can feel that the seat is taken. The shocking truth: you are emotionally married to a ghost. Until you divorce the ghost, you cannot marry the living. Part 3: The Cure: How to Melt the Wall. Okay, take a deep breath. That was heavy. If you recognized yourself in those signs, please do not beat yourself up. Remember, these blocks were built to protect you. Thank them for trying to keep you safe. But now it is time to retire them. Here is your 3-step protocol to unblock your heart and let love in. Step 1, the awareness pivot. Catch yourself. When you say, "I'm too busy," stop. Say, "Actually, I am scared of intimacy, so I am hiding in work." When you say, "He's boring," stop. Say, "Actually, he is safe, and safety feels unfamiliar to me. I will give it one more date." Awareness is 90% of the cure. Once you see the game your ego is playing, the game stops working. Step 2, the open door visualization, somatic healing. This is a powerful daily practice to retrain your nervous system. Sit quietly, close your eyes, visualize your heart as a house. Notice the front door. Is it locked? Is it boarded up? Is there a guard dog? In your mind's eye, gently unlock the door. Open it wide. Visualize a beautiful, warm, golden light flooding into the house. Say to your inner child, "It is safe to leave the door open. I am strong enough to handle who comes in. I do not need a wall. I have boundaries instead." Do this every morning for 21 days. Step 3, creating the vacuum, physical magic. You need to show the universe you have room. Clear out a drawer in your dresser. Leave it empty. Buy a second mug for your morning coffee station. Sleep on one side of the bed. Schedule 2 nights a week in your diary as date night, even if you just read a book. This signals to your subconscious and the universe, "I am ready, the space is prepared." Conclusion: the wall keeps everything out. My beautiful souls, here is the final truth. The wall you built to keep out the pain also keeps out the joy. It keeps out the connection. It keeps out the miracle. You are strong enough to live without the armor. You are wise enough to trust your intuition instead of your checklist. Love is not something you have to hunt for. Love is something you allow. When you melt the ice, the river flows. If this article touched a nerve, if you feel like your blocks are deep, perhaps ancestral or karmic, and you can't seem to shift them on your own, I am here to help. In a private reading, we can look at your specific energy field, see exactly where the wall is, and gently take it down brick by brick. You are worthy of a love that stays. Open the door, sending you all so much love, so much courage, and the most open-hearted energy. Blessings, and bye for now. Sarah Kulkens, Tum.